Okay, YouTubers, this is the Angryprepper. This video is going to be a quick heads-up video on weaponized smallpox. Now, this term is being thrown around a lot lately, but probably within the last year. And so I started looking it up, and I looked up Dark Winter, and I'm like, I don't know. All right, so anyway, that was earlier this year. Actually, it was last year. I looked up the Operation Dark Winter. And I'm going to do a video on that. It's going to be a breakdown video on what's to happen with Operation Dark Winter soon. So anyway, weaponized smallpox is starting to be thrown around a lot lately. And again, guys, like I told you before, there are a lot of things that go on. You take note and you put it in the back of your head. And you leave it there until you have to go into the memory bank and go, whoa, I remember reading about this a couple months ago, a year ago, whatever it was. Looking at weaponized smallpox now, guys, I remember there was an article back in July or June where I forgot what medical company released Tembeca, which is a treatment for weaponized smallpox. So if you get it within the first 3 days, if you get smallpox in the first 3 days, you take these pills, and it's supposed to stop the rest of the effects of weaponized smallpox. Now, weaponized smallpox is not the same as regular smallpox, hence the word weaponized. Bioterrorism. It has a stronger effect, and the mortality rate is a little higher. Regular smallpox, if I'm not mistaken, is 30% fatality rate, and weaponized is a little higher. I think it's like 40-45% mortality, right? It's a different ball game. So I know for those of you that were inoculated against smallpox, you're not inoculated against this one. At least we don't know. We don't know how it's going to respond. So smallpox symptoms include fever, a very noticeable rash, raised skin, and the mortality rate is, I think, about 30%. It's 3 out of 10 people wind up dying from smallpox. That's regular smallpox. Many people survive smallpox, but are left with bad scarring on their skin, and a lot of people are left blind. In some cases, partially blind. Bill Gates the other day warned world leaders about weaponized smallpox and that we need to start doing germ gaming, if I'm not mistaken. That was the term he used, germ gaming, right? So where they play with the notion of what's going to happen if a smallpox outbreak breaks out here in New York City. A smallpox outbreak breaks out here in New York City, I'm gone. I already told the wife, we are out of here. We're not going to sit back and say, let's see where this goes. We're gone. Because I know exactly where this is going to go. Again, reading a couple of online, not studies, but stories about Operation Dark Winter, that's going to get out of control. Now, I would rather face weaponized smallpox than an EMP. Though you're probably going to get the same results with society breaking down, the economy collapsing, people going fucking crazy, people getting sick, shit getting out of control. But there's a quicker decline with an EMP going off versus weaponized smallpox. And you can plan accordingly with a bioterrorism attack than you can with an EMP attack. An EMP attack is sudden, and then it's fucking game on from the minute the lights go out. To weaponized smallpox or whatever disease they release, you get to see it coming because you're hearing, all right, the case is here, the case is there, the case is over here and there now. And then you start seeing, all right, it's closing in on us, let's go. Whereas an EMP, if you recognize what's going on, you're out of there immediately, right? So you should be planning for all of this anyway. But with the whole weaponized whatever the fuck they're gonna release, guys, keep abreast of what's going on. Keep yourself in tune to what's going on with this weaponized smallpox. Listen for smallpox cases anywhere in the country, or hell, anywhere in the world. Start listening to those stories. If you start hearing some shit, let's say one of the dates I heard was December 1st. Anywhere after December 1st, we might start hearing smallpox cases. If you start hearing anything after, it doesn't even matter, December 1st, January of next year, February, you hear the first smallpox case, it's time for you to raise your antennas and follow it closely. And now if it starts to spread out of control, now you know what to do. You need to either A, bug out to an area where you're going to be secluded, or B, stay in your home and batten down the hatches, because it's going to get fucking ugly after that. Once you see it in 1 or 2 states, you'll probably see it in multiple states as a go. So you'll hear cases, let's say Pennsylvania, Wyoming, Texas, California, you hear them spread out throughout the country, you know that it's an attack going on, right? Usually it starts in one area and then it grows. But if it starts in different areas and starts growing, that's normally indicative of an attack, especially if it's all of a sudden. But again, not trying to play into the entire conspiracy theory role, but it's just something that you guys should be aware of. Again, when I saw Bill Gates make that warning, I'm like, what the fuck, dude? This guy made the same prediction about coronavirus a couple years ago. Look, the boat we're in now. So he opens his mouth. I tend to listen when it comes to shit like that. So guys, like I said, this is a very short video on weaponized smallpox. I'm gonna do a what if video. I'm gonna try to start what if series. I'm gonna do a what if series on smallpox, and I'm doing a what if series on meats. The meat one, I think you guys might find a little interesting if you're catching on to what's going on right now with the meat market, or the meat industry, sorry. Other than that, guys, this is the Angry Prepper. Thank you for watching. You can like, subscribe to this channel. You can like, subscribe to the Angry Truth channel. You can also head over to the Angry Lensman channel, like and subscribe to that. And also head over to podcast. I'm going to get that up and running again because I have free time, and now I can podcast all day, every day. All right, guys, other than that, thank you for watching.